Hi students, welcome back to your English class. Today I am here with the another lesson of your class 9th English textbook Beehive, that is lesson 11, If I Were You, which has been written by Douglas James, who is an American author and activist. Students, you can see the title If I Were You. What does it suggest you? अगर मैं आपकी जगह होता. In what sense this title has been named? We will cover up in this chapter. Let us see the introduction part of this chapter. This play by Douglas James is an account of a playwright whose name is Gerard. Here we see that how he escapes being killed by an intruder who wants to steal his identity and live peacefully. Students, what do you mean by intruder? Intruder is a person who enters without invitation or permission. So when Gerard comes to know that this intruder is actually a criminal, then he fools the intruder and confines him in a cupboard and finally hands him over to the sergeant. Who is sergeant? Sergeant is a non-commissioned officer of police, okay? A police officer, you can say. Gerard not only successfully saves his own life but also catches a criminal and finds a new plot for his next play too. How this all happens, let's see in detail. Gerard was a playwright. He had to leave his house to deliver props for a rehearsal. Just then, an intruder entered his home carrying a gun in his hand. The intruder had committed a murder and was wanted by the police. So he thought of stealing Gerard's identity so that he could live peacefully. He wanted to know details about Gerard before killing him so that he could imitate him well. So the criminal directs him to put his hands in the air and ask a few questions from him. However, Gerard pleasantly chats with him even at a gunpoint. Then, observing the intruder very well, like knowing that Gerard is not smart enough, only he is an overconfident, he makes up a story that Gerard is also a criminal and a murderer himself. Much similar to the intruder, the police are also after him, and if he ends up killing Gerard, the intruder will be killed either way. Finally, the intruder believes his story and Gerard convinces him to go in the garage from where they both can flee in his car. After opening the garage, the intruder was asked to peep out through the door of the garage. In fact, the door was that of a cupboard. As the intruder bent forward, Gerard pushed him inside the cupboard and locked it. Then he informed the sergeant to hand over the intruder. So here we learn that how a little alertness and cleverness saved Gerard's life. We also learn that how intellect and cool-headedness can help us to go a long way. So that's it for now. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.